There are moments in life when the road seems endless, when the nights feel darker than they should, and when every prayer you whisper feels like it's echoing back in silence. You feel alone. You feel abandoned. You feel forgotten. But here's the truth, the one that your soul already knows. God has not left you. God is not punishing you. He's preparing you. He's walking with you. Even when you can't feel Him, He is there. Always believe in God. This is not just a religious phrase. It's not just a spiritual suggestion. It's a truth that has carried broken hearts into healing, the hopeless into strength, and the lost into light. Today, I want to remind you of something powerful. No matter where you are in life, no matter how deep the valley, how painful the burden, or how silent the heavens may seem, God is with you. Let me ask you something. Have you ever faced something so hard, so confusing, that you questioned everything? Maybe a relationship broke down. Maybe your career took a turn you didn't expect. Maybe someone you love passed away. Maybe your dreams slipped out of your hands. And in that moment, you asked, why is this happening to me? Where is God now? If He loves me, why does it hurt so much? I've asked those same questions. Everyone has. Even the strongest among us, the leaders, the warriors, the motivators, they've all had moments of collapse. But here's the life-changing realization. Faith is not proven on the mountain. It is proven in the valley. It's not when everything goes right that your belief in God matters. It's when nothing makes sense and you still choose to believe. That's when miracles begin. You see, many people confuse hardship with abandonment. They think that if they're struggling, it must mean God is punishing them. They think pain is proof that God doesn't care. But let me give you a different perspective. What if your pain was never meant to break you, but to build you? What if your trial was not to destroy your faith, but to strengthen it? What if God is not silent? He's just working in ways you can't see yet. Let me tell you a story. There was a young man who dreamed of greatness. He wanted to be successful. He wanted to provide for his family, and he wanted to inspire others. But life had other plans. One failure after another. He was rejected from jobs, lost his friends, was drowning in debt, and every door he knocked on slammed shut. People mocked him. Family members called him unrealistic. He cried at night, wondering if God had forgotten him. But one thing he never did. He never stopped praying. He never stopped believing. And slowly, almost invisibly,
things began to shift. One connection led to an opportunity. One opportunity led to a platform.
And that platform gave him the chance to speak to millions. Today, that same young man is a global speaker, changing lives. Why? Because in his darkest moments, he believed in God when it didn't make sense. Now think about your own life. What if the struggles you're facing today are part of a much bigger picture? You can only see the piece, but God sees the puzzle. You're walking through a storm, but God is already at the shore. Maybe the reason you haven't received the answer you want yet is because there's a better one coming. Maybe you didn't get that job because there's a mission only you can fulfill somewhere else. Maybe that relationship ended because God is creating space for someone who loves you the way you deserve. Maybe the delay is divine. Maybe the struggle is sacred. Have you ever noticed how a seed grows? It's buried. It's covered in darkness. It breaks before it blossoms. But inside that breaking is new life. The same is true for you. Sometimes your greatest spiritual growth comes not when things are easy, but when things are hard, because pain humbles us. It brings us to our knees. And it's in those moments we remember who truly holds the power. When you have nothing else to lean on, That's when you finally lean on God and you discover He was never far away. Belief is not always about what you feel. Sometimes you won't feel God. Sometimes you'll feel confused, frustrated, and alone. But in those times, you make a decision. I will believe in God, even now. I will trust His timing. I will wait, I will grow, and I will not give up. Faith is not just a feeling, it's a choice. God doesn't have plans to destroy you. He has plans to bless you. You may not see it today. You may not understand it tomorrow. But when you look back, you'll realize every step had a purpose. The world will disappoint you. People will betray you. Even your own strength will fail. But there's one whose love never gives up on you, even when you mess up. Even when you walk away, even when your faith is weak, God still loves you, not because you're perfect, but because He is. So come back. Come back to belief. Come back to faith. Come back to that quiet place where you know God is enough. Right. Now you may be facing a battle. Right now, you may be praying for something that seems impossible. But don't give up. God sees what you're going through. He hears every cry, every silent tear. He knows your heart, so trust Him. Even when it's hard, especially when it's hard, because God is working, because God is faithful, because God is not finished with you. Say this out loud. I believe in God. I believe in His plan. I believe He is making a way for me. The story isn't over. The breakthrough is coming. The healing is near. The blessing is already written in your name. Just don't stop believing. Always believe in God.